I got a call from Katie Britt, a young, just a fantastically attractive person from Alabama. She's a senator.
He can never help himself. We know she's good looking. Please don't say it, please don't say it. She's fantastically attractive. That's why I like her. That's why I listen to her.
Okay. I have to jump in on this. So I was curious about his interview on the PBD podcast. I saw one clip on X where Trump said that he's not in favor of a regime change war in Iran. And I was like, I want to listen to the rest of this. I'm curious. Anyway, that was the most interesting thing he said in that interview for my purposes. But there was also a part where he was talking about politicians used to be attractive, but attractiveness doesn't matter anymore. Now, of course, we all know that it does matter, but it was like a random tangent. And it's like, what?
Yeah, he can't not say what's at the top of his mind. There's like one of those chutes that goes like into a pool where it just goes woo and then right into the pool. Okay, so he's like, oh, she's hot. She's very attractive. Okay. He's like a Simpsons character.
You mean like a water slide, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
A chute.
A chute, it kind of. Chutes and ladders. All right, anyway, so the comment you just saw was from a Fox News town hall with women voters in Georgia. He's about to say things that are worse. So a woman asked him about her friends who struggle with fertility issues, and here's what Trump says.
I got a call from Katie Britt, and she called me up like emergency, because an Alabama judge had ruled that the IVF clinics were illegal and they have to be closed down. A judge ruled. And she said, friends of mine came up to me and they were so angry. I didn't even know they were going, it's fertilization. I didn't know they were even involved in it. Nobody talks about it. They don't talk about it. But now that they can't do it, she said, I was attacked in a certain way. I was attacked. And I said, explain IVF very quickly. And within about 2 minutes, I understood it. I said, no, we're totally in favor of IVF. I came out with a statement within an hour, a really powerful statement with some experts, really powerful. And we went totally in favor. The Republican Party, the whole party, Alabama legislature, a day later overturned, meaning approved it, overturned. The judge essentially approved it.
We came out with a statement, a very powerful statement. The statement had a lot of power, okay? But I want you to take note that he said, I said, I don't know what this IVF thing is, so explain it to me. And she did in 2 minutes. We're gonna come back to that. But let's watch what he said to a female voter as well here.
Oh, I want to talk about IVF. I'm the father.
You don't hear that every day.
I'm the father of IVF, so I want to hear this question.
Wait, you're the father of IVF, but you just found out about it and Katie Britt explained it to you in 2 minutes? How were you the father of a thing you didn't know existed?
I want to die.
I mean, like, there's no bare minimum for this candidate. Like, he could say that if Kamala Harris said, I am the mother of IVF, already everybody would be going nuts, right? It would dominate the news cycle for weeks. What the hell does it mean that you're the mother of IVF? Remember when Al Gore talked about funding the research on the internet? Everybody's like, oh yeah, you invented the internet, right, Al Gore? When he never even said that, right? Meanwhile, Trump goes, I'm the father of IVF. In fact, here, let's put it together. Here, let's go to clip 5. Just so you see with your own eyes.
Oh, I want to talk about IVF. I'm the father.
You don't hear that every day.
I'm the father of IVF, so I want to hear this question. And I said, explain IVF very quickly. And within about 2 minutes, I understood it. I said, no, we're totally in favor of IVF.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I rest my case. If Kamala Harris had done that, if Joe Biden had done that, they'd be like, dementia, right? Trump does it, everybody's like, it's fine, no big deal. Trump with another idiotic thing, let's elect the president. Okay, so.
It's the fertilizing the egg,
Yeah, she told me she was so attractive I could barely concentrate. But once she explained it to me, I realized that I was the father of it. Although,
well,
Although Trump might have been the father of some things and not known it, to be fair to him. Okay, so anyways, so this goes in perfectly with our Trump brackets. We're trying to find out the worst thing he's ever said or done. God help us. Our fans invented this game basically. It's TrumpBrackets.com. One of the votes today, we're in the egregious 8 now, is going to be decided by one vote. I voted and I was like, oh my God, it's a one vote difference. So go make that difference. So here's some of the finalists left. One seed called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles in the Constitution. He called for that's a quote, the termination of all rules and articles and regulations of the Constitution. Fascinating. Versus a 2 seed, refused to call off supporters from the attack on the Capitol and Congress and the VP. How are you gonna pick between those two? I mean, he did both of those things. He's currently leading by a little bit. All right, and then the next bracket is an 11 seed made it all the way here. Appointed 3 Supreme Court justices who overturned Roe v. Wade. That got less votes in the initial rounds because a lot of Republicans would have done that. But then we talked it through and people started voting for it because that's the most important issue in a lot of ways. So anyway, that made it into the final 8 and engaged in a scheme to use fake electors to overturn the election results. That's of course a 1 seed. So there you have it. Let's see which way the people vote, TrumpBrackets.com. Any last thoughts on any of those, Anna?
I want to die.
Our
choices are trash. I'm just keeping it real. That's. I mean, brackets is just a reminder of that. Thank you, Cenk.
Yeah, no problem.
It's
a public service. But seriously, guys, that's why we ask you to spread it around, etc. Because, yeah, I criticized Kamala Harris and Joe Biden 24/7. I did very vociferously earlier in this program. I criticized the Democratic Party and I drive them crazy. But this guy is deranged. So to me, it's not really. If you said to me, bad guy number 1 versus bad guy number 2, crook number 1 versus crook number 2, okay, we're having a conversation, I wanna hear all the details. If you say to me, a normal corrupt politician versus an escaped mental patient who wants to shred the Constitution and didn't mind his vice president being murdered, that's not a hard question to me. I'm sorry if that offends you, but it's just not a hard question.
Welcome to our trash revolution.
It's here. It's here.
If you enjoyed this video, that's because of our members. They make us independent, they make us strong, and they make us honest. Become a member today by hitting the join button below.